This is it. Last night I got a message that a package arrived, and I'm pretty sure it's my phone. I didn't collect it last night because I wanted to show you how I receive packages, which is cool. But first, I have to get dressed, because even though I'm only going downstairs, it's freezing outside. And now that I'm properly bundled, let's go get my phone. So the way this works is the delivery service will send you a message saying that you've got a package and you can go get it out of the storage container. And they send you a code. We take the code from the message and then enter it into the machine, and then the door pops open and you can get your stuff. This is it. So here's the invoice. Here it is. I got the bamboo cover. Invoice, and there's the cover. Pretty. Here's the guide in Chinese. It's got the product code on the inside, and there's some stickers. And it's also got the little key for the SIM card. It's got a very nice weight, and it's got a nice metal feel. Let's see. I'm gonna compare it to my old phone, which is the OnePlus One. It's got this like really nice, I guess they called it sandstone feel. I've always kind of loved this. I put a case over it, but then got rid of it and just appreciated how nice this feel was in the hand. They're basically the same size. This one's a little bit wider, yes? No, they're basically the same size. This one's a little bit like rounder on the edges. This one's got kind of a square edge, but yeah, they're really similar. This one feels a lot heavier. Here's the charger. This is the dash cable. It's supposed to charge super fast. See how that goes. This is the Chinese phone, so it's actually running on hydrogen, which is different from the international version, which I guess runs on oxygen. There's a fingerprint lock method, but then there's also a backup. So maybe if you lose a finger, you can still get into your phone tapping in a pattern with a different finger. It's really light. You know? Beautiful. That's really beautiful. That was about 4 months ago, and now I'd like to talk a little bit about the phone now that I've had it this long. There are already very many technical reviews of the OnePlus 3T, as it's not a new phone anymore, and I think there are new colors and things coming out now. But I would like to talk about what's it like just using it every day? First off, since it's the Chinese version, it's running on hydrogen and not oxygen. To be honest, I haven't had any problems with that. I am using a VPN application with this phone, and that's because I live in China. But with the VPN, I don't have any problems accessing my Google account, which lets me into my Gmail and my Drive and the Play Store. It's quick. I've not noticed any extra advertising or anything annoying about using hydrogen, which was something I had read about before purchasing the phone. I really enjoy the built-in shortcuts. For example, say the phone's in your pocket, you take it out, you want your flashlight, you just do a V on the face, and there it is. The other one I use a lot is the circle, which will turn on the camera. I've also downloaded Nova. This allows me to customize the user interface, so I can put my buttons where I want them to be and arrange widgets in a way that makes sense to me. The charging system and the battery are as advertised. It's awesome. You plug it in, it takes about 30 minutes for a full charge, and you're pretty much good to go for the full day, assuming you aren't, I guess, watching YouTube videos nonstop and maybe playing video games. But for usual use, maybe a couple of videos, chatting, Facebook, emails, that kind of thing, one charge per day is more than adequate. I don't have a lot to say about the camera and the sound and that kind of thing because I don't really need them that much. So I think for your average user, they work just fine. The quality is quite good, easy to use. I upload to Instagram without any problems, so I can't really comment there. The major drawback of this phone is that there is no shop. And if your phone breaks down on you for some reason, you have to deal with the post and mail it to people and get it mailed back to you, and nobody likes that. I haven't had any problems yet, so that's good, but it is something I've heard other users complain about. The thing I dislike the most about this phone is an option. The curved tempered glass screen protector. It's really glass, and if you drop your phone a lot, like I do, it'll break. When the phone arrived, it had a plastic film on it, and I just left it like that. Until one day I dropped the phone and a corner came off, and then it just started peeling off and getting gross, as those things tend to do. So I put this glass protector on it, and in the 2 or 3 weeks that I've been using it, I've cracked it at least 3 times. There, and then down here, there, you can see here a little bit goes across. The other thing I dislike about it is that it is a bit thick, and so when you put your finger on it, it's not quite as quick to respond. It does definitely work, but it's just not as fluid as it was with the thin plastic film. I paid the extra amount to get that protector, and I dislike it greatly. Once I get home, I will return to the simple plastic film cover, which served me well until I broke it. I do want to talk about the cover, which I love because it's beautiful. However, since it is bamboo, it wears like wood. So around the edges, you can see it is quite durable, but it is starting to nick a bit, and then those nicks tend to pick up dirt, which is to be expected, but something to consider when purchasing this beautiful cover. Now, if you're a more put-together person, perhaps doing a more urban job, and you carry your phone carefully in a pouch somewhere, and you don't drop it, or put it in dirty places, or stick it in your pocket like I do, all of these problems may not actually apply to you. So I think it's up to the user, really. But these are just a few points to keep in mind when choosing your options. Overall, though, I really do enjoy this phone. I do think it's a big improvement over the OnePlus One. I will probably stay with OnePlus as my phone needs progress with time. I believe that the function and design that you get for the price totally make it worth it. That's the end of my review. I hope you found it a little bit useful. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thanks very much, and see you next time.